Hello my marvellous sausages, you join me here on Nessus in Watcher's Grave, where we've got Zer dithering round up a tree. It's the 11th of November, 2022 already, would you believe it? So he's going to pile up here if you're not too sure where he is. Look, just get up on the trunk there, there's one jump, and then there's another one there. And here are old Testy Face and his mates having a chinwag. What have you got for us, governor? Well, first of all, and to surprise to nobody, Telesto is for sale. This is a fantastic fusion rifle, and we've got the added addition of these plasma balls spewing out of it. Makes it brilliant in PvP. It's great fun. If you haven't got this, pick it up and join in the old Telestes fun this week. Then for the hunters, we've got the KNUCKLEHEAD radar. Great little exotic. This all radar shenanigans while you're aiming, plus enhanced radar while you're crouching. Let's have a look at the stats. 21 in resilience, that's pretty good. 12 in intellect, 17 in strength is pretty good as well. Not too bad really for a roll for that one, but it's a great exotic if you haven't got it. Kepri's Horn for the old tit ends. Let's have a look. Solar damage kills, recharge your barricade, which unleashes a blast of solar energy when summoned. What we're looking for is a good resilience stat, and we haven't got one. We've got a 7, which is a bit bum. Mobility 14, recovery 13, 12 discipline, 16 intellect. Not a great roll on that, but it's a pretty good exotic and better than what you'll pull out of collections. And then finally, this is the Starfire protocol for the Warlocks. Fusion Grenade Frenzy, and it's the ugliest looking thing, but I'm sure it's bound to have an ornament at some point. Fusion grenades have an additional charge and recharges from empowered weapon damage. Great builds with this, you really must pick it up. And it's got a 67 roll, which is immense. 26 in resilience. What we're really looking for here is a recovery to be quite high, but that resilience is so good that you can excuse it, really. Not bad at all. 13 in discipline as well for the old grenades, so that's not bad. Now then, let's go and have a look at the weapons. First off, we've got the Survivor's Epitaph hand cannon, and this has been given a C on Light GG, so it's a reasonably popular roll, but I think it's a pretty good roll, because you've got Osmosis, which is incredibly useful Swiss Army knife of a trait. Quick Draw and Subsistence, that's strange, we've got a double up there. We've got Flared Magwell, Alloy Magazine, Extended Barrel, and Fluted Barrel as well, and there's a reload speed masterwork on it. Not too bad at all. Better than the C it's got on Light GG. Well, that's what I think, personally. Next, we've got the GN7 Pulse Rifle. It's an ARC. We've got a, we've got a range masterwork on it, which is pretty good. We've also got Dragonfly on it as well, which is pretty good. Firmly planted, not a great trait for a Pulse Rifle. Alloy Magazine, Appended Mag, SPO 26 Front, and SPO 52 Ocular. That's not bad, actually, for a roll, but it's been given an F. It's chucked in the bin all the time. But we have had some good rolls on this, at least better than this. But Dragonfly and range, that's not bad at all, surely to goodness. Then we've got the Grid Skipper Pulse Rifle. It's a void, it's a rapid fire frame. We have had better rolls than this, but let's have a quick look. Thresh, Heating Up, Extended Mag, Armor Piercing Rounds, Small Bar, and also Arrowhead Break as well, with a range masterwork, and this has been given a D, but still, not a bad roll on it. We also got, another splicer weapon. The Sojourner's Tail Shotgun, Opening Shot, Tunnel Vision, Extended Mag, Steady Rounds, Small Bar again, and Hammer Forged Rifling, and a reload speed masterwork on it. And this has been given a C, so middling to fair in the retention stakes from the community there. Punching Out Sidearm, this is the Vanguard sidearm. We've got double perks on this because if you've gone up a level with old Zavala, then you'll have extra perks on it. But look how weird it is, they disappear. Let's have a look at what we got. Wellspring, Surplus, Encore I've got here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what you're going to have. Armor Piercing Rounds, Appended Mag, Full Bore, and Small Bore, and it also looks like a Cadillac. It's been given a D, but with these extra rolls, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Now then, this is the best weapon here this week. I think it's the Shattered CIPHER machine gun. Now, the reason why you should buy this, even if it's been given a C rating, but it's actually not bad. Surrounded, Heating Up, Tactical Mag, Alloy Magazine, Polygonal Rifling, and Full Bore, and a reload speed masterwork. But this is the only void machine gun that you can get outside of a raid. So if you don't raid, this is the only one of its kind that you can get. It's well worth buying today if you've got the cash and shards. And then finally, the Stars in Shadow Pulse Rifle. This is an arc pulse rifle. It's a high impact frame. We've got Thresh, Field Prep, Appended Mag, Alloy Magazine, Hammerforce Rifling, and Arrowhead Brake as well. And there's a stability masterwork on it too. Not really that well received by the community, this roll. It's been given a D. Now then, we've got armor time, and I'm with my hunter at the moment. Let's have a little look at what we've got. It's the Took Offense set here for the hunters. It's got a 60 roll, 24 in discipline. I mean, that's excellent for grenades. It really is. Other than that, it's not too bad. Quite nice for transmog too. That discipline stat's very good. For the chest piece, let's have a little look at that. Nice looking chest piece to keep all your walkie-talkies and cigarettes and bubblegum. That's good. 19 in resilience is good, but the mobility's bloody awful, so I really would steer clear of these, to be honest. 60, they're not that grand. Let's have a look at the helmet. 64 for the old helmet here. Nice helmet as well, misses. 18 in strength, 19 in resilience, but mobility isn't that good. But still, not too bad there for those other two ones. You don't necessarily have to have mobility all the time, but of course it means your dodge charges faster. And then finally, the Took Offense for the booties. Let's have a lick at these. A little lick of them. Lick the boots. 16 in recovery, 13 mobility. It's got 64, which is high, but not a great spread. The Titan set is called the Shelter in Place, and look at the shoulder pads on that. It's Dynasty all over again. What's the roll like? It's a 60 roll. We got 12 in resilience, 18 in intellect. Not a great roll there for those arms, but crikey, look at them for transmog. The chest piece for the Shelter in Place, that looks quite nice. Nice bit of strappage on it there. Whoa, 22 in resilience is immense. 16 in strength is good as well, but the overall statage isn't that good, to be honest. But, well, that's good. Resilience is there, which means your barricade will charge up like buggery. That's well good for that one. Let's have a little look at the old helmet here as well. It's a very shiny helmet, this, and it does look very nice indeed. Stats wise, it's more of an even spread with a 60, and we got resilience being the highest there with a 12 and intellect at 12. That's not too bad if you haven't got a half tidy helmet and you're just starting in the game. That's not too bad at all. And then we got the Shelter in Place booties as well. Anything brilliant? Mobility 15, resilience 14. Again, a reasonably conservative, nice spread. Recovery's a bit arse, but not really worth your time. And for our Warlocks, for the arms, we've got the Xenos Veil 4 set. It's got a 61 in the arms there. It's an average spread. It's not that great, not that brilliant, but, you know, there we are. They're quite pretty. I do quite like the chest piece for the Warlocks here as well. It's very nice, isn't it? Yes, lovely. What have we got? Anything spectacular here? 16 in mobility, 10 in recovery, intellect, strength, not that great. Let's have a look at the helmet as well. It's a 58 in the helmet. Excellent strength stat, 22, but everything else is pretty ruddy, bloody poor, particularly recovery. So, well, it's not bad, but that's more of a transmog option, really. And then finally, the boots. Let's have a little look at those. It's a nice set of boots. I do like them. And recovery is 10, strength is 19. I mean, 63 is not a bad statage overall for the Warlocks there for the boots. While we're here, let's have a quick look at the Hawkmoon and the Dead Man's Tail. This Hawkmoon's been given a D by the Light GG community. Heavy grip, snapshot shites, alloy magazine, and arrowhead brake. So not a popular roll, that one. And the DMT, the old Dead Man's Tail, we've got composite socks. Let's celebrate a new phrase that popped up last week from my cock-up. Moving target, fled magwell, and we got chambered comp and potato as well. That's been given a C, a bit better than the old Hawkmoon. Now, Banshee has had two good re-rolls this week that are worth your time having a look at, particularly if you're after a submachine gun and a grenade launcher. The first one is this NOD. This is a really, really good roll. It's an A rated, so it's a very popular roll with the community. Could even be bordering on a god roll S tier by the end of the weekend, so it might be worth picking up. It's got Rampage, Fragile Focus, Tactical Mag, Steady Rounds, Fluted Barrel, and Extended Barrel, and a range masterwork as well. That's pretty good for that precision frame submachine gun. And the other one worth picking up is the TYPHON GL5 if you're starved of a good grenade launcher. It's a status grenade launcher as well, which is quite interesting. This has been given a B. Popular role, Frenzy, Demolitionist, High Explosive Ordnance, Sticky Grenades, Smart Drift Control, Quick Launch in a Cupboard, I don't know why I said that, and a Velocity Masterwork too. Now in case you've missed it, there's been a lovely new Telesto Emblem that's dropped. You might not have gotten the code for some reason or written it down. I shall give you that in one moment. Let's quickly have a look at what Saints got here for Trials this week. The map was a vote off all week, and it's the Cauldron map which we've got, and it's also the Inquisitor Adept Shotgun. Phew, look at that baby, very sexy. Right, let's get back to that Telesto Emblem. There it is, look, the Schrodinger's gun. It's excellent, and it's really well worth picking up. You've got to go to the Bungie website to redeem it, and the code is 9LX7YC6TX. Go and get that baby. Now next week, Iron Banner is making its final return of the season, and then we're going to be coasting into what looks like to be a community event. I'll fill you in on that once we know a few more details, but in the meantime, I've been playing God of War Ragnarok. It's utterly fantastic. I've streamed 6 hours of it so far. If you're interested, go and have a look at the game and see what's in store for you and Kratos, and it's just brilliant. Come and have a little look. It's on my live streaming channel, all the old videos on demand there. You can have a little look at them, and if you want to subscribe and catch one of the live streams, I'll be streaming it next week. Then just click subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. So Saj, het.